Hello, I'm back, and my next experiment is with sodium lauryl sulfate. Already, you see sodium lauryl sulfate in soaps, even toothpaste, says the internet, which we had not studied about, and even body lotions and that sort of thing. But soaps and bubble baths, and it makes the lather. All right, so there is. I have sodium lauryl sulfate. So let me just clean this up. So I have a measuring. At the most, it would lather. It's not toxic. All right, and sodium, even toothpaste, even it goes into the mouth, it's okay. Sometimes, but swallowing toothpaste is not good, right? And so back to, and before I continue, I'll show you the structure of sodium lauryl sulfate. This is on the internet. It says N, which means it's a poly chemical, but here, polychemical, and but this is normal organic compound, normal branched alkane, normal that sort of thing. That N it is. So the internet is wrong. It says it's like a to the base N. To the base N means so many N molecules, which is a polymer of the chemical compound. That's not right. Okay, so that's what I wanted to point out. So how about I try to replace sodium lauryl sulfate. So the sodium group, again, same trick. Going to be using transferase present in saliva and adding copper. And what would cupric lauryl sulfate, if at all, what would cupric lauryl sulfate look like? Maybe it's colorless too. If you think about it, iodine in the previous experiments, when vaporizes, it's a sublime element. It sublimates. It becomes violet colored vapors at atmospheric pressure. But what temperature does it need? So I did not try that. And all right, so let me look at my notes because so that was part 1, right? Part 2, okay, plus copper. Okay, so this what color will it give? Copper may be a brown color, or sodium lauryl sulfate plus copper. So the exchange of the metallic molecules will be done by transferase, right? Saliva in the human, present in human saliva. Cheapest enzyme in the world, people, cheapest enzyme in the world. All right, you're transferring to each other when you're tongue kissing. I had to bring a bit of, showbiz into it. But this is all engineering, so no showbiz. Next experiment I have lined up, magnesium sulfate plus copper. I've done this on my YouTube webpage, plus water. You need to add some few tablespoons fulls of water. It does not need to be measured exactly because 5 molecules of water are needed for the blue color to come. Right? Pentahydrate, copper sulfate pentahydrate gives the blue color. If the blue color comes, then I'm going to heat the blue colored copper sulfate on top of a candle flame and it should turn green. All right, this is my reactions. These are my reactions. So, all right, cheapest molecules, cheapest enzyme in the world. I'm not even maybe. No, that's better. All right, I'm going to add Epsom salts or magnesium sulfates. All right, is Epsom salt is magnesium sulfate. So 1 teaspoon. It smells very good. It has essential oils. And we'll add a copper. We'll add, if you know, I've used copper. 1 tablespoonful of copper. Close to your hand. And we just add a tablespoonful of water. Okay. So this is a tablespoonful. There's those for teaspoons. Okay, cover it. 3 teaspoons. This took a long time. It's a slow reaction actually, but enzymes make it faster. 5 water molecules. Although magnesium sulfate has some, we'll just add to it. Cover it. Cover it. Maybe do Ziploc bag rather than the other one. Oh, I added. All right, we'll do the candle flame first. All right, candle flame. Lauryl sulfate. Lauryl sulfate afterwards. Sodium lauryl sulfate. Okay, this will be happening. All right. Need not be stirred so much. It's the reaction's begun. So we'll just time it. Maybe I think last time it took 20 minutes. So in the meantime, lauryl sulfate. All right, lauryl sulfate. So lauryl sulfate. Where did it go? Right here. Here. And I will be adding copper into this. Okay. We'll add. So half a tablespoon would be okay, so lauryl sulfate's in here. And wow, transferase is going to be hard. I should inhale the copper. Maybe here. Let me just add some water. It's not even coming out. It's the cheapest, and that was the wrong thing to say. Okay. 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 Add some water. Make up a lather. And see what happens with lauryl sulfate. Sodium lauryl sulfate. Sorry, I keep missing the. So sodium has to be exchanged by the copper. Okay. And maybe some more. Okay. More water. Oh no, that was the wrong thing to say. Cheapest enzyme, because it's not coming. So pay for enzymes. They make life simpler. Cover it. Always cover your reactions in progress. Chemical, biochemical, biomedical, anything. Unless you want oxygen All right. This is done this copper sulfate reaction, but I haven't done the sodium lauryl sulfate. So this is we don't know what this is going to produce because it's not been cupric lauryl sulfate. So lather's coming out. That's to be expected. Sodium lauryl sulfate. This is still brown. We put away the copper. Okay. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have said Michaelis-Menten crashes. Michaelis and Professors Michaelis and Menten felt hurt, and they said that reactions have to be slow. All right. We'll keep this. If nothing happens in another 5 to 10 minutes, it's been just 7 minutes. I'm going to keep it. 24 minutes, I think. It took 24 minutes. All right. How about I present part 2? All right. So part 2. And then let's look at this. We'll come back. More stirring. It's all covered. More stirring. Sometimes it's good for the reaction mixture, substrate mixture to sit. All right. So part 2 and 3, shopaholic and sexaholic. It's not good. It's not professional. But I'm pressed for time. I can keep running the video for a long time. Maybe I should discuss a little bit. How about I discuss from this book? All right, because workaholic has to be done. Workaholic. So I'll tell you an interesting portion, and this is from Leeuwenhoek's paper. Leeuwenhoek, cells. He also wrote a paper on human reproduction, and he said, and that's how the slang word for penis comes. I think, do cocks and hens have sex? I really didn't know that because hens lay eggs. Of course, everybody knows this. The semen of a cock about a year old, which had been kept alone in a coop for 5 days, I found exceedingly full of those animals, at least 50,000 in the bigness of a sand. This is semen he's calling animals. These were like the river eels, which wriggled very much. So that's Leeuwenhoek's paper. This is the book. And part 2, let's look at Mendeleev. Mendeleev here, Mendelev's paper, and something interesting is going to come. Cloudy. For some reason, it's turning cloudy. 24 minutes, no more, no less. Foundations of genetics, periodic table, Mendeleev. Oh, Mendelev's not here. Mendeleev is interesting because he named, to avoid introducing new denominations for the unknown elements into science. So Mendelev's paper, this is Mendelev's paper. Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev, I guess. Yeah, Klebanov. This was my supervisor's correction. So I shall designate them by the name of the nearest lower analog of the odd or even elements in the same group, and placing in front of this word one of the Sanskrit numbers, Eka, whatever. He is Eka, Dad, Tri, Shkator, etc. Which is, some Russian, got confused with Russian. Sanskrit is hard. People who know Sanskrit, nobody knows Sanskrit very well. So his documentation is interesting. See, close by, group 1, group 2, group 3, up until group 7, and it's all RO, which is R is a functional group. So from this, so group 1, R2O, H2O. So hydrogens in group 1. Group 2, RO, so calcium oxide. Functional group, calcium oxide, beryllium oxide, we don't know. Mercuric oxide, group 3, R2O3. So boron, yttrium, aluminium, Al2O3. Group 4, RH4 or RO2. So CH4, methane, or RO2, CO2, carbon dioxide. Group 5, RH3, R2O5, which is nitrogen pentoxide, N2O5, RH3, could be vanadium, nitrogen, ammonia, NH3. So it's really confusing. Group 6, RH2, RO3, oxygen, again, H2O, OH2, H2O, oxygen, chromium trioxide, RO3. So oxygen itself binds. Oxygen binds with everything. Group 7, RH. So group 7 is the halogens. Or that's the period 7, I think. Period 6, I think. Period. This is group 7. Fluorine, RH or R2O7. So it could be FL2. F2 is fluorine. What's FL2? Maybe, but back then it was, fluorine is F2. It's something. Group 8 is, of course, the metals, RO, RO4. So, but he was, this was his thing, theorization. This was Mendeleev's. Then came the modified periodic table, and lots happened. So this is what I wanted to talk about, and so let me see what's happened. Colorless, colorless. But this could be, this has happened. This colorless. Oh, it's coming to me. It's pale blue, I think. What is it? Oh, there's a pale blue there. Do you see? So what's that? The copper. Oh, copper sulphate, Lauryl sulphate. So I ended up with copper sulphate here too. A little bit of copper sulphate. Blue. Oh, Lauryl sulphate, copper sulphate. I never got an exchange for sodium lauryl sulphate. Sodium lauryl vanished, and I got copper sulphate there. So okay, we'll see. This is a clear solution. This what happened here? Clear solution. Not cloudy. Looks like tea without milk, but what is it? Let's see if I can just heat both. Vanilla. French vanilla. We'll see French vanilla. All right, French vanilla, because I have a few others which I'm a little tired of, and so we will see. Flame. Just put it out. Because any smells or anything last time, you know, let's just put this away. French vanilla. French vanilla. Let's get this here. Flame. Let's see. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. Or we will come closer. Come closer. So Lauryl sulphate. So green. This pale blue. So it did not exchange sodium because this is an organic compound. So right, Lauryl. So something else. So it just did do copper sulfate, sodium, and sulfate came up. Sulfate came up. I'm scared of breaking glassware. We'll see this one. That's scary because it has Lauryl, sodium Lauryl. Become a clear solution. Clear, some particles are suspended. What did it become? Something else, all undocumented reactions. Last time it was all smooth and nice. Maybe the essential oil reacted. Lavender is one. Well, that's all I need. Okay, this is a reaction for you to try on your own, or you can buy copper sulfate crystals and see if it can be tick, 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 tick. All right, the clock, tick tock, tick tock. It's becoming orange. Maybe it's not good, right? Because it's all undocumented reactions. It's becoming orange. Maybe we'll let it go. Or it's just the copper, residual copper. But it's not pure copper, I think. Or they say it's pure copper. Let's see this one. This becomes... It's going to take a long time. I'm scared too. I'm a little scared. See, because... turn it off. All right. So that was my reaction. And let's go to part 2. Okay. Keep the gloves, maybe. Lucky gloves. Something else happened. Part 2. The shopaholic. So this is for snow globe. I'll show you my snow globe. Friend of mine had gotten me, Fifi, from San Francisco, a globe, which I don't know, I misplaced somewhere. And yeah. So that after that, this is the first time I'm getting snow globe. I love it. It's beautiful. So this is for Brad Seville. He was my supervisor. He's changed. He's like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, or other things. And the less said, the better. This is the this is the poem I wrote, and then it ends at the back. All right, dear Brad Seville, as I remember you, how are you? As I remember him, how are you? Paul, Gayatri B. Sitaram, Brad the well-bred, I thought, and your old self lived up to this image. I remember you with your icy blue eyes at times, and when I did well, your boyish smile lighting up your face. That was the past, Mr. Silver. The past where you were the genie in a bottle of amylase, and I was the user of the bottle of amylase. And I long for the bottle, the empty bottle, that may still have the same quote unquote message in the bottle. Thou art a fine chemical engineer, Gayatri B. Sitaram. Mr. Civil, in a way, you and I have parted ways. And using Bob Dylan's line, I must ask the powers that be in the Department of Chemical Engineering and Applied Sciences at the University of Toronto, remember me to ones who lived there. He once was a true professor of mine. Stay well, Brad. Take care, Gayatri. That was my poem, and okay, last bit. It's because it's 20 minutes. So you can try alcohol with iodine. Iodine is in pharmacies. So we'll put this back and um, read my last. Okay, let's not go there. Let's see, Spotify. I thought, but that was a good one. So it's back again. It's pause. It's on pause. I'll be back in a minute. As I thought way back then, Brad Savell looked a teensy weensy bit like Roger Moore with his quizzical look, a James Bond movie tune. For he led us solve adventures in the labs, chemical engineering, scientific adventures. Let the good times roll, the good times in the labs, the research times in the labs. Roll, baby, roll all day long. One for Monday, one just for Tuesday, one for Wednesday, one just for Thursday, and one for Friday. Maybe the weekends too. Roll, baby, roll all week long. Put me on the payroll, baby, all year long. Thank you, acknowledgements to the doors. Some of the tune, the manual Gaban and right cooder on the music, on the CD player. I think I'll let it rest. All right. Thank you. Signing off, Gayatri B. Sitaram.